Hi team. In the previous video, we have completed the first step of ERP workflow, which is creating order confirmation. Once the order confirmation is created, the ERP automatically generates a work order that gets pushed to the production team so that they will know that this particular product is up for production. This needs to be produced. And the next step before we start production is for the production team to check if the necessary materials are available with us. So it for that we have the material resource planning unit. So let me introduce you to the material resource planning unit. It's typically done by the production team. Even the sourcing team can do the same activity. So let's just assume production team is doing this. So they go to resource planning module, and there are different categories of different ways at which you can approach this. So let's just say at an order confirmation level, so we know that we have created the order confirmation recently, which is OC00005. So if I select that and we look at which store, we can look at different stores for raw materials. So let's just assume the production is happening in our unit 1 or the alpha warehouse. So once you select that and then once you generate the report, you get a comprehensive report of what all raw materials are required and how much of it you have in stock, and would you need to order more or not. So for example, in this particular case, for producing that order that we booked through order confirmation OC0005, we need demo raw material and demo raw material foam and fabric. So what is the required quantity is 20 kilos of foam and 50 meters of fabric. And what this report says is in stock is only 0 and 2, which means that we have a deficit of, you can see here, to be ordered. In the to be ordered head, the 20 and 48 units are in shortage. So this needs to be ordered. So this report can be downloaded from here and sent to the sourcing team, or the sourcing team itself can proactively look at this report and plan on their sourcing activities so that the production goes on smooth. And there's another feature that is very handy here. So it will also tell if there is any total ordered quantity. So there can be a case where the sourcing team is aware of this and has already placed an order, but it is yet to arrive our warehouse. So in that case, it will come up and it will be shown in total ordered quantity. So basically it will be like total inward QIR pending. So all this is to indicate if we have already ordered and we have not received it yet. So looking at these three headers, we can actually plan the sourcing activity. Now this is one view of it. So you can play around with the other views. So now you can look up with a process detail as well. So by that what I mean is, there are two categories, the two ways in which we go for production. One is when you have an order and you want to make that order. So that is called made to order. Now there are certain scenarios where you want to just produce so that you want to maintain the stock. So that is called made to stock. So in such a scenario, the production team can just create an arbitrary process for production of certain goods. And in that case, you can just come here and put up the process ID, and based on that process ID, the same report will be generated. It will tell, in order to do this process, we will need so and so materials, this much is short, and of that this much is ordered, so you'll have to order more of this. So the same report, the format of the report will be the same, but you can approach it in a different way. Similarly, there are other options as well which you can play around and find out.